Every year, more than 200 million tons of glass are produced worldwide. To meet this huge demand, millions of tons of sand are needed. But how does this fine powder turn into one of the most widely used materials on the planet? In this video, we'll find out how sand, sodium carbonate, and limestone melt together to form glass. Modern civilization couldn't live without it. This marvel of engineering is everywhere. It's an essential part of buildings, cars, and smartphones. Although it looks fragile, it can be surprisingly strong. When reinforced, it can withstand extreme temperatures, high pressures, and even violent impacts. Thanks to its incredible strength, glass is one of the most widely used materials in construction. But it was only in the year 3000 BC that glass was accidentally discovered by the ancient Egyptians. Glass was formed when they heated silica sand together with sodium carbonate near a campfire. This mixture accidentally produced a glassy substance. In the beginning, glass was mainly used as an ornament in the form of jewelry and small amulets. But at the end of the 19th century, glassmakers created something spectacular: a luminous and translucent glass. Luminous glass. At that time, glass production was a complicated and expensive process. The glass was made in large furnaces and poured onto flat surfaces. But the process was slow, inefficient, and produced many imperfections. Everything changed in 1959 when Alistair Pilkington invented the float glass process. This system allows flat glass to be manufactured continuously by making the molten glass float on a layer of liquid tin. Thanks to this innovation, it became possible to produce perfectly smooth and transparent glass on a large scale and at low cost. But how is silica sand obtained? This fine powder is one of the most abundant resources on Earth, but not all sand is suitable for silica extraction. In some places, such as in the large mines of Brazil, the deposits are found in veins of hard rock several hundred meters deep. The only way to extract it is with a truckload of explosives. The team drills 11 meters to place the charges inside the rock. Their main weapon is ammonium nitrate mixed with fuel. It's powerful and easy to position. To make sure it explodes, they prepare each 60-kilo charge with 2.5 kilos of a powerful explosive. When everything is ready, the blasting chief gives the order to detonate. After the explosion, the sand-bearing rocks break loose, and as soon as the dust settles, the operators move in with their excavators. With several excavators and dump trucks, the sand is collected. In a short time, thousands of tons can be extracted. The ore is transported to the processing plant, where the silica sand will be refined for industrial use. This is where the purification process begins. The powder contains impurities such as clays and organic materials that must be removed. That's why it's taken to large washing tanks, where it's mixed with hot water to separate the unwanted particles. After this initial washing, the sand goes through a drying process. In huge dryers, the powder is subjected to high temperatures to eliminate moisture and any remaining small impurities. After being dried, it is loaded into 1-ton bags and sent to the glass factory. This is the largest glass factory in the United States. And every week, it receives more than 5,000 tons of silica sand. Huge silos store the essential ingredients of glass. Every day, more than 700 metric tons are fed into the process. Along with sand, sodium carbonate, and calcium carbonate are mixed in. These components modify the structure of the silica sand, lower its melting point, and allow the mixture to melt more easily. Calcium carbonate is used to improve the strength of the glass. A magical ingredient is added: glass shards from previous batches. The incorporation of recycled glass speeds up the melting process. Pigments are responsible for giving color to the glass mixture. In this case, cobalt oxide is responsible for providing that characteristic blue hue that stands out in certain types of glass. As soon as all the ingredients are ready, they are poured into a double-chamber mixer. Inside this machine, the materials flow from one end to the other, ensuring that the mixture is thoroughly combined. After the materials have been perfectly mixed, they are deposited into a giant gas-fired furnace, where the temperature reaches an impressive 1,650 degrees Celsius, much higher than that of molten lava. The furnace operator takes control at this point, carefully introducing the mixture into one of the crucibles. Once everything is in place, he closes the mouth of the crucible to maintain absolute control over the temperature and the melting process. As the molten mixture is heated at extremely high temperatures, every movement must be made with care and precision. To ensure the quality of the glass, the operators use metal rods to stir the molten mixture. The goal is to eliminate the air bubbles that form during the melting process. 24 hours later, the mixture stops looking like sand and starts to flow like lava. What shines at the bottom of the furnaces is liquid glass, a viscous mass that has reached the perfect temperature and consistency. During the following hours, the glass is kept molten, allowing any remaining gas in the mixture to be released, ensuring that the material is as pure as possible. The 12 crucibles in the furnace have the capacity to hold different colors of molten glass. Each of these crucibles can hold up to 270 kg of liquid glass, which allows for a wide variety of products and colors in production. When the glass is ready, the team acts quickly. The workers extract the molten glowing glass from the crucibles. With only a few seconds to act, they must quickly transport it to the table. The glass is kept in constant motion to prevent it from cooling unevenly, which could affect its quality. The process is so precise and fast that any delay could result in defective glass, with cold spots or imperfections. It's important to cool the ladles between each use, or the next batch will stick to the metal. These ladles vary in size and can hold between 2 and 18 kilograms of molten glass. To create a single color, sometimes the contents of up to 5 different ladles are poured at once. And this is where the real art comes in. It's at the mixing table where the magic happens. The operator takes a glowing mass and skillfully mixes it using a steel fork. It takes years of experience and a good eye. Over-mixing results in dull colors. The secret is to achieve the right combination. Next, the molten glass is deposited into a rolling machine, where it undergoes a process that flattens it evenly as it passes between the rollers. These specialized rollers apply the necessary pressure for the glass to stretch and flatten into a thin, even sheet. The result is a perfect sheet of glass. Next, it is introduced into an annealing oven, where it hardens and cools gradually to prevent cracks. The glass is already hard enough, and the next step is to cut it. After cooling, the glass sheet moves to the cutting room, where it is cut to the required size. And that was today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.